All right. Good afternoon, Krebs fans. Welcome to Thirsty Thursday. Hope everybody's having a good day. All right. $25 on the don't. I got 100 over here. We're ready to roll. All right. We got Charles. This is Charles's day. Today is Charles's day. Hey, IPTV and Nemo. All right. Very good. Here we go. AC Doocy. Hey, the troopers were doing some videos. They drove up to Reno and they were doing some videos up there. But it looks pretty nice. I mean, they stayed in like the older Eldorado. So what is it? Eldorado, the Circus, and something else that are all attached right there. All right, so that's one unit. 3 craps come out. Here we go. But the area is beautiful. Man, oh man, very beautiful. 6-5 yo. Well, that was a quick give and take. All right, 2 units on the pass line. $314. Ooh, crappy ass number. Dang it. All right, I didn't do any kind of lays hedging my bets when I was playing, so I'm not going to do it today. 325. Hope that we get a 4. Silver Legacy, Eldorado, Circus. Yep. The row. Yeah, he played some cards. I think it was at the Silver Strike, Silver Legacy. And he said it was a good game. 6-5 yo. They went down the street. I mean, it's really cool, the downtown area there. They went down the street, got a coffee, and it was terrible at a coffee shop. Not Starbucks. The Starbucks was consistent in the hotel, but they went down to one of the local places, and then they hit a different local place with the bull horns, and they said that was a good cup of coffee. But they got several out there in this for this little trip. Yeah, I'd never seen Reno, other than the Reno sign that you see on all the postcards and such, but 639. It was nice, very nice. Nice little park areas there with the babbling brook and a little stream. Very nice. So I guess I'll have to come up and visit you too. Check out Reno. Nemo, last ditch already? Oh my goodness. 538, there you go, inside. Thank you, IPTV. 639. Nina. Nemo's fearless. That's one word for him, Charles. Oh, clicky clack 10, hard 10. Nemo is the consummate degenerate gambler. only on my channel. Everywhere else he plays conservative. AC Doocy. Oh, that was so close to a 4. Darn it. Out. Session 6 that was a wipeout. Yeah, session 6. And I did it wrong. I did not. So I lost my 5 units on the pass line, but I did not move to the don't pass for my 6 unit bet, and I would have won that one. But that was the last, when I got wiped out, or when I thought I got wiped out off the pass line, that was the last roll of the session. So I don't have more rolls to go back and see if I would have been successful or not. So how do I, oh, look at that, hard 4, Yahoo! Yahoo! Awesome. So how do I track that in my, as far as my 30 sessions? All right, so that's going to pay me 2 units, and that's it. I got my 2 units, and the most I was down was 2 units. All right, so I got my 50 bucks, and I was down 2 units to get it. All right, so session 8 plus 50, and my bankroll was 50 bucks. So session 6 I have as a total wipeout, but I just don't know. I don't know if I could have come back or if it would have still been a wipeout. Dang it. I just don't know how to bookkeep that. All right, so I'm done with that. Got my 2 units, got my Junior Bandito badge for the day. Time to start pumping it up. 2K on the lay 4. All right, well, I don't have 5K over here, so what am I going to do? I'm not going to be equal on both. All right, so there's 2K on the lay 4. All right, what do the peeps say? Doesn't count? Throw it out. Okay, that's what I was kind of thinking. Nemo, Jay-Z, and Scott are the only ones. I go crazy. Okay. All right, here we go. And we got a 6, 5, 1, 6. Yeah, I hate to just throw it out because it was, I did play it. I just screwed up at a high level. Damn dumbass. And normally when I screw up, it's early in the session so I can just play out the rolls and see how it would have done, but not this case. This is a new one. Hey, there's Dr. S. Going to the cage. Oh, I gotta check. Hold on. Hey, Hoku, good afternoon. 538. Aloha. All right, let's see. Let's see what Nemo, how much is Nemo walking away with, or at least he's walking towards the cage. 3K. All right, so Nemo's heading towards the cage with 3K. Nemo, come back. Nemo, you forgot your wallet over here. Come on back to the table. Nemo. Wow, Hoku, look at you, 8,800 already. Damn. We're only 7 minutes in. He's already up 8,800 bucks. Hitting some home runs already. Dang. 314. Ooh, that hurt. All right, so that's 2K down. 314. All right, so I'm going to go out for 5K now. I don't have 5K. Ooh, that sucks. All right, going all in on that lay 4. 3,200 bucks. It's going to only pay me 15. I just lost 2,000. Yikes. All right, I have to do it twice. I'll grab my wallet and for sure leave. Yes, I made my $50 already today. But oh Jesus, there's another 4. All right, I just got wiped out. Oh boy, that's it for me today on Crapsy. 5,000 bucks, boom. Oh, look at that, we got 2 bonuses. Oh man, I'm only 9 minutes in. All right. Scott, did not work out for me today. Shoot. Oh well. So, I think you might have missed it. I have a dilemma, and I'm not sure how to handle it from a bookkeeping perspective, Dr. S. So on session 6, I have it as a complete wipeout, but B. Thomas left a comment, 65011, left a comment saying I screwed up on the last roll and I didn't move to the don't pass. And I rewatched it this morning and he was correct. So I had 5 units on the pass line. I lost that. And instead of going 6 units on the don't pass, I stayed 6 units on the pass line and I lost it. So I would have won that 6 units on the don't pass, but I have no idea because that was the last roll of the session. I have no idea whether I would have been successful or not in my 2-unit challenge. So what do I do with session 6? What's the right thing to do with it? Throw it out as a mulligan? Yeah, that's what IPTV said too. All right. All right, I'm just going to erase it then. And 426, point hit. Can't believe I did that. I mean, I believe I did it because I did it, but. All right, here we go, coming out. Well, I'm not playing in today's. I got my cocktail though, so I'm just a humble observer. 617. Got my $50, my junior bandito badge. All right, here we go. All right. Thank you, Charles. That's what I'll do. Session 6 never happened. 639, Nina from Argentina. All right, so if we throw out that one, I'm going to go erase it on my board. I don't know where my eraser is. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 winners then. 7 $50 winners. We got, I have to figure out what that average is. We got one bankroll that was $325. Yesterday was $225. So, but then we got a 50, a 75, 25, 25, and 50. So again, if I can walk up to the table with $100 with a good probability of getting my 2 units, when I lose that $100, it's only going to take me 2 sessions to get it back. That's what I'm kind of looking for in this whole series is how little can I take to the bubble craps and have a reasonable chance of getting my junior bandito badge with 2 $25 units. That's the question. 516. 516. Yeah, I did the stake. So Durango is a station casino, and I did do the steak and eggs at Santa Fe Station, and it was the worst steak I think I've ever put in my mouth. It was like a 1/4 inch thin, and I did order it medium rare, and it was a little pink, so it definitely was medium rare, but it was so tough. It was like eating shoe leather, and that was their $9.99 overnight special for the, that they're having right now. But so it was 2 eggs, which were really good, hash browns, crispy, that were really good, sourdough toast that was really good, and the steak that really sucked balls. AC-doocy, 3 craps. So I would not recommend the steak and eggs. The rest of it was good. Steak was terrible. And then I also had at the Palace Station, when I was there, I went in for their $6 cheeseburger at the bar, and that was really good. I really enjoyed that. And I had a nice conversation with the guy next to me, who I was asking him about banks, what bank does he use, and he's from Arizona, so it's an Arizona bank. But the bartender was really friendly. She was nice. I can't believe she's got like an 18-year-old daughter. She showed a picture. She's like, she didn't even look like she was old enough to have a daughter. But anyway, so that was nice. Nice conversation, and the cheeseburger was really good. And for $6, you can't go wrong. Cheeseburger and fries for $6. Oh, shit. No roll. Dice off the table. Man, I hit that puck hard. All right, let's try that again. So those were the only two station casino specials I tried. Steak and eggs and the cheeseburger. Highly recommend the cheeseburger. Steak and eggs wasn't too bad if you don't want the steak. 516. At least not the one that they had at Santa Fe Station. All right, 516. A bit of Will's. A lot of Wells Fargo's. We've used Wells Fargo before. Yeah, it was beef jerky. It kind of was. Yeah, we've used a lot of Wells Fargo's. We've used Bank of America. We have Chase. My wife is pissed at Capital One, so we're moving all of our money out of Capital One. Only because they asked a bunch of questions about, we're spending all this money on the house, so we're writing big checks to contractors and everything for the home. And they're like, well, what are you spending this on? What are you doing? And I guess from our bank or from a different bank, we know it's now government regulation that they have to ask those types of questions of people to make sure there's no fraud or criminal activities going on. It's just so invasive. 527. So my wife was really pissed off that they kept asking and saying, well, why are you taking this money out? What are you buying? What are you using it on? It's like, what the fuck? It's my money. We'll do whatever the fuck we want with it. And so anyway, we're moving out of Capital One. We're moving it all back into Chase. We weren't using Chase just because their interest rates sucked. But now that most of our money's out anyway, we don't really have to worry too much about that. But when we get to Vegas, we definitely want to. And I did go to, when I was there, the only one I went to was Bank of Nevada. And she was very nice. But, they offer the same interest rate for their money market, 0.01%. So I'm like, no thank you. So we'll keep it in Chase. I ran across a couple of Chases there. Yeah, I like doing those deals like that. Yeah, we just did that with Fifth Third Bank here. That was $300, not $900. But what's a Marcus? Marcus high yield savings account. Oh, almost lost it. 437. Come out winner, loser, depending on where you're at. Well, we want a local branch or a local bank so we can go in and talk to them. And I was wondering whether you could use like Charles Schwab, but they're only in Hendrick. There's only a couple of them in the valley, and they're not really convenient to our house. To our house, like you said, is Wells Fargo, Bank of America. There are a couple of Chases. Chases aren't overly convenient, though. There aren't that many of them. 415. So I don't know. We'll see. We're going to be poor folks, so the interest rate's not that important as it was. Yeah, we made a lot of money on the interest when we had all of our money in there before we started buying the house and all the shit that goes with it. Now we're just back to average Joe. All right, here we go. 314. Oh, I've been remiss. I got to check the old leaderboard. Just because I'm not on it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Five-point hit, 325. All right, let's check the leaderboard. I know I'm at the bottom of the pile holding everybody up. Nemo, 3K. He has not come back and played. All right, Bags, 2775. They also checked out. Coffee Lane, good afternoon. Almost a grand. Charles, off to a good start. 425. IPTV, 400. Very nice. Skill, 280. We'll call that 300. Let's just round it up. Cadillac Jack, $80. Very nice. Good afternoon. Buster, aloha. That's just warming up for you. And Hoku. Well, Hoku was 8,800 earlier. Now he's minus 4,400. Oh, Coffee Land's gone at plus $1,000. And there's Paradise down there at the bottom holding everybody up with his minus 5K. I am the foundation on which you are going to build your bankroll. 639, Nina. Nina from Argentina. All right. Hey, aloha. No need for a bank. You have the best ATM in the world. Bubble craps. Yeah, no shit. You need some money, you just go. All right, honey. What do you want to do for lunch? Let me go get 50 bucks out of the bubble craps machine. Oh, I'm going to go across the street for a cigar. Let me get 50 bucks out of the ATM machine. AC Doocy. 3 craps. So what did I say? We're up 7. So yesterday was 7 session. No, today's session 8. Yeah, so we're up 7 sessions. So 100, 200, 350. Nice. 6-5, yo, 11. Yeah, but with all those food options in Vegas, man, you can spend it. I don't know. I'm going to love being close to Spring Mountain there, though. All the different restaurants, all the different cuisines. Can't wait to try that double hot pizza. That sounds like that crust is something special. 415, and they got a lot of good pizzas there. That was that Red Dwarf or something. They got the Chicago type pizza. That looks really good. 415. Gotta watch that. Well, all right. What's Nemo? Nemo's back. Human bubble craps roller. Do not know what you get. What? King Dice opened a pizza joint. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, on his way downtown. I wonder if he's not on Spring Mountain anymore with his dealer school and he just teaches out of his pizza joint. I looked at it. It didn't get very good reviews for the pizza. But they got a nice craps table in there, so there is that. 6-4-10. I mean, pizza and craps. How can you go wrong? Other than cocktails and craps. Basically, Scott, sorry for the split sentence. Okay. Scott is the human bubble craps roller. Do not know what you get. All right. Even if I put the two together. Okay. I meant is that you toss so randomly you do not know what results are on the other side of the table. Oh, that's absolutely true. I am Randy. Do all 3. Pizza, craps, and cocktails. Oh, wait a second. Boom. Mind blown. Wait a second. Boom. Mind blown again. Charles, stop. Stop with that nonsense. All 3. Come on. You living in a fantasy world? 516. I wonder if the Casino Quest boys, no, I don't think they have a liquor license. They should get one, though. That'd be a freaking awesome spot. They got that lounge in there. I guess they got waters and juices and such, but they need David and Alex need to get a liquor license. That place would be hopping. Order some pizza in. Oh yeah, baby. Dr. S, I do not drink. This from a fish. A fish that doesn't drink. Suspect, I'd say. 628. Easy 8. Well, that's good, Nemo. Nothing good comes from drinking. Oh my goodness, look at them bonuses. All we need is a 2 and a 12 again. It's like deja vu from yesterday. Except I'm upside down. I stopped for some time ever since I have been on the diet. Yeah, that's good. That's healthy. 617. Oh my goodness. All we needed was 2 numbers and I threw a damn 7. What a terrible, terrible shooter and host. Look at all them beautiful numbers gone. Gone. Wow, look at that SOR, 13. What the heck? 8.75 for the SRR. So 7 out ratio is 13, which means we haven't had many 7 outs. 7th to roll ratio is pretty average. But the 7 out ratio, is it come out 7s? Is that what that's counting? I don't know the difference. I forget the difference between the SOR and the SRR. The SRR is the 7 outs. Okay, so that one we're pretty close to even, 8.75. What's the SOR? I thought that was a 7 out ratio. 358, 538, easy 8. Point is 8. Oh, excuse me. Oh, stat box tells you. Come on, Charles. Man, oh man, you were just on fire today. SOR is a 7 out ratio, right? So only counts as 7 outs. So if there's been 13, that's 13 rolls on the 7 out ratio. That means we've had some pretty good rolls, pretty long rolls before a 7 out. Acey deucey, 3 craps. And the SRR is just the total number of 7s. Whether it's a come out or not, doesn't matter. That's 9.25. Still pretty big. We're getting some long rolls today. Longer than average for sure. And for me, way longer than average. But we're only on roll 2 here, so shut the fuck up, Scott, and throw the dice. All right. 23 and a 12, yeah. You cannot work and listen to me. That doesn't add up. 437, there we go. Now we're going to start back on our normal Scott routine. All right, need some more cocktail here. Getting discombobulated. Don't get discombobulated. Just don't forget to drink. Fish need to drink. Get that oxygen across your gills. All right, what other good food? We got so many good Asian food options up there. I definitely want to do the Foku burger because that katsu burger looks pretty good. Chicken katsu. Definitely got to do the golden tiki. So many good places up there. 8. I want to check out the Leatherneck Club for the Marines. That looks like a cool spot. And it looked like they had some pretty good food, but they got a lot of cool memorabilia in there. Artisan noodles, where they make the noodles up fresh. Man, that beef chow fun I had at the Rainbow Kitchen, that was so good. And I chalk it up to the fresh noodles. I don't know if that was it, but man, oh man, that was some good grub. Yabba-dub, that was some good grub. 10, hard 10. Down on the end. Puppy paws. Luckily, they spread them ATM machines out. You made your win goal. All right. Playing the Phoenix. The Phoenix has risen from the ashes. All right. Must be an app for the food. Yeah, I know there's one for pizza. I downloaded it a while ago. I forget the name of it now. But pizza's pretty easy. The pizza spots. Big debate, downtown about Evil Pie versus, I don't know, they got 3 or 4 down there. Different pie places. I know I won't be doing pinup pizza at the Cosmopolitan. $38 or $40 for 2 slices or 3 slices. 527 out. Oh yeah, look at our SOR came way down, 7.5 now. SRR of 683. All right, half an hour in. Let's see. I'm sitting there jabbering away. You guys are making money. I'm just watching. All right, so Nemo's still top of the pile with his 3K, and he's not even playing. Bags, 27.75. Number 2, not playing anymore. Cadillac Jack. All right, everybody else is upside down. Oh boy, to varying levels. Coffee Land is back. Going to dig themselves out of that little bit of a hole they got going on. Me and Hoku, we're down at the bottom. We are the foundation of your success. So, ooh, who had 3K? Oh, that was Nemo. Never mind. Disregard. 2 minutes on bubble craps. 2 slices of pinup. There you go. I like the way you're thinking. Yeah, there you go, IPTV. Push it up, baby. Push it up. AC Doozy, 3 craps. Play it like you stole it. Yeah, that's one of the things I really enjoyed about the bubble craps with the Waylon's Way craps, Baccarat. Just in and out, bam, bam, bam. For the most part, bam, bam. So if I can do that with $100, and I did do it that last day when Dr. S was prodding me. I went back for one more because he goes, just go, just stay another week, just keep playing. You're doing great, just keep playing. So, I caved to peer pressure a little bit, But anyway, I put $100 in and made $25. I was happy with that. I mean, that's freaking 25% of my $100. I mean, even 10% on my 500, that's freaking good money for gambling. I mean, holy crow. So if I can make 50 on 100 with any kind of regularity and only lose 100 per session and go to another casino, that's really doable, I think. 628. So again, that's one of the main things I want to get out of this 30-session series. 628. Figure out reasonably how little I can get away with putting at risk. Rather than, I kind of like putting the $500 bills in there and getting the $550 ticket into the redemption machine, but I'm not getting any credit for it. You're playing the quarter. So I think like at Santa Fe Station, I think it's for every $12 gambled, you get 1 point, whatever that 1 point is. I don't know. But most places don't even give you any credit, so I don't know. Here we go. Around the world, 617. Oh, we're down in the 6s for both the SOR and the SRR now. Scott's back to his usual short rolls. Yeah, it'd be less than 2 minutes if I only have to put $100 in there instead of 5. 549. Nina from Argentina. It's a neener, David says. Clicky clack 7. Come out. Oh no, that's a 7 out, isn't it? 437 out. Off the 9. All right. All right, all right, all right. Can't believe the wife's going to make me walk around the block again. I got 30, almost 3,800 steps. Slave driver. Yeah, my back feels better when I walk, but I got cocktails and cigars. I got priorities. Priorities, man. I got priorities. 415. I'd say I need some pizza, but Friday's Pizza Friday, so 415. Can't have pizza on Pizza Thursday because there's no such thing as Pizza Thursday. Come on, Scott. Don't be ridiculous. Pizza, craps, and cocktails. Oh my goodness. What a fantasy land that would be. And we're rolling. 617. Yeah, the old Scott's back at it. Don't plan for any long rolls. Oh, 4.7 SOR, 5.3 SRR, way below average. See, that's now we're getting back into my comfort zone. We were a little out of whack there, but we're coming back. All right, what do we got? IPTV back in the green for 300 bucks. Nice. Cadillac Jack just down a little bit. Charles down a little bit more. Buster down a little bit more. Oh, that's nothing for Buster though. Come on, Buster. Skill and luck. 801. Coffee Land left at minus 4,900. They are part of the foundation now of your success. So me, Hoku, and Coffee Land, we got your back. Go for it. Just bank on short rolls because Scott's got the dice and he's back in control. I can do craps, just not pizza and cocktails. Busta. But when people keep mentioning pizza, yeah, it's hard. I'm like, oh, pizza sounds good. That does sound good. Nice greasy pepperoni and some nice cheese, bubbly cheese, stringy cheese. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff right there. 516, 60 from Dixie. So bad for you, but oh man, it tastes so good. And it sops up the alcohol. That bread. Oh man, that sourdough bread at the Santa Fe station, that was good. I don't usually have sourdough toast, but I've seen, some of the YouTubers order that, and I'm just like, oh yeah, that sounds good. And it was. Sourdough toast. Oh my goodness. I love sourdough. No, I got 3 days this weekend. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna do it this weekend. Well, I'm gonna work on it this weekend. How's that? Yeah, that was me. That was for Win Craps. Trying to code this so we can do, 2 billion sessions and see how it really looks. 617. See, short rolls. Short rolls, Scott. Back at the helm. Yeah, I mean, and I haven't done it in a while, but this is the perfect strategy to test because I love this strategy. So I should have taken the initiative to do it already, but Dr. S was good enough to poke me and push me in that direction. And like I said, I just got to pick and choose from different strategies I have to put it together into one strategy that will be the Baccarat. I went out and looked on Steam's page because he's got a bunch of them out there already programmed. Because when one of them tickles his fancy or somebody sends it in and asks him to program it, he does it and puts them out there. So he's got so many different strategies. It's just like I said, it's just finding the one that's got the code in it that I can pinch to put together for this one. I'll get it. 6-5, yo 11. I don't think I have anything going on with the house. We had a little awning debacle, but I think that's behind us now. 6-5, yo. when I was in Vegas, I had the awning guy come out and give me a quote. Super nice guy, super friendly, really liked him. And, so I was all jacked up, ready to do it. And then they just raised the prices effective tomorrow, 426, not them, but their supplier. And I'm like, I was trying to get in under the gun. And then I talked to the people that have the permit for the installation. And I don't want to muck with that because, we're already all set. We got the pod coming. We're going to be moving that last week in May. So I don't want to mess that up in any way. So getting other permits and that kind of stuff, it's just like, all right, we got to wait. Got to wait till June. Then we'll put the awning up. I did order an 11 by 11 pop-up gazebo thing today. I had my wife order it. So we'll have something to put on the dirt. I don't know what to put on the dirt to keep the dust and stuff down. I think I'm going to have to go. And, we've been watching Flipping Vegas for a while now. And I'm like, okay, last weekend, I'm like, all right, we got to watch Flipping Vegas and find out who's putting down those rocks at the end. Because he's super cheap, Scott Yancey, super cheap. So I'm just like, all right, well, whoever he's using, we know that they're going to be cheap. Let's see if they're still in business. So we watched one episode and at the end it was Star Nursery, which is a big nursery in the valley. 549. They were the ones that came out and dropped all the rock. So I think you got to put the visqueen down or the plastic down, and then you put the rocks on top of it. So I don't know how long it'll be before we can get that stuff down to hopefully control some of the dust. All right, 549. We're on the 6. Got it. All right. Back in our regularly scheduled program. IPTV, 4 PSNOs in a row. Yeah, that's me. Woohoo. Ooh, Canadian bacon and pineapple. That's like my favorite. I love that. And I love it in a calzone. Give me a calzone stuffed with, what do they put in that? Mozzarella? No, ricotta. Ricotta cheese with some mozzarella, Canadian bacon or ham and pineapple. Oh, with some mushroom. Oh, that's like heaven in in a roll. All right. I was making fun of Vince. Why were you making fun of Vince? Vince is a good guy. All right. DB says, hi, Scott. My favorite player right now is a rookie gambler. Yeah, I watched this stuff for a while, and then it just kind of wore off on me. I think it's his what do they call those things when they make the picture at the beginning? I forget what he call it, but just him showing the money and everything. He doesn't play the PS. What's PS? So we got don't pass. That's PS. Is that pass line? Or DC, and he's still, okay, hold on. Yeah, I agree about the good guy. But when you say he wins consistently, he wins what he shows you he's winning, okay? Just be careful. Because like Dr. S said, if it's not live, it's dead, right? So you have no idea how many sessions he's recording and dumping because he's not winning. So I'm just cautioning you on that a little bit. He does seem like a good, genuine guy. I do agree. But unless he's doing it live, question it. Because he may show you winning sessions, but you don't know how many losing sessions are behind those winning sessions. Because it's craps, right? We all know it's craps. Yeah, I'm not trying to poop on him or anything. I'm just saying. You're getting hungry, all this pizza talk. You contacted Vince a few times before my hiatus. Yeah, no, I used to, I haven't watched his videos in forever, but Vince and his wife, I loved him. I loved his voice. I loved his mannerisms. I love watching Vince, yeah. 426, that's a point hit. Yeah, I think Dr. S said it best. If it's not live, it's dead. You just don't know. You don't know. It's easy to show a winning session, putting up a losing session. And, you know, it's easy to say, well, I don't think anybody wants to see a losing session. Yeah, but it goes to credibility. So I think it's important to show it all, warts and all. Because playing craps is not easy. Depending on the rolls, depending on your strategy, it is not easy. Anybody that makes it look easy, that's bullshit. 516, 60 from Dixie. I do not fake my shit. No, I can smell it. That ain't fake. That's some real shit. Hey, Reggie, good afternoon. Definitely not easy, even for those who've played for years. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's you know, you got a house edge to overcome, and this depends on how the dice roll. You know, so much of it is your strategy. I think Waylon, you know, he doesn't really show it when he's playing, you know, as far as mixing up his strategies. He's got so many freaking strategies in his toolbox. You know, you can understand how he never loses or rarely loses because he can adapt, and he's got pretty deep pockets and big bankroll. And I think bankroll is so important. You know, you got to have the right bankroll to be able to recover from losses, because you do have to pivot, but you got to have the bankroll to be there and be able to capitalize on, you know, the changing conditions. 6-5 yo. So I don't know. I don't know shit about shit, and I certainly don't know shit about craps. The more I play, the more data points I have, but I still don't know shit about it. All right, 15 minutes. $617. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Paradise on fire. On fire. All right, there goes them bonuses again. All right, we got an SOR of 4.3 now and an SRR of 5.2, well below average. That's about my average, though. Maybe even a little bit high for my average. All right, let's do it again. Actually, we got quarter till. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. 7 of 12 players are active. IPTV making some good headway, 760. Chew My Fat, Reggie, $69.99. I'll paint any car for $69.99. Earl Shive, good job, 70 bucks. Charles, 22 bucks in the positive. Money Shot, what's going on, Brian? Minus 25. He's trying out some new strategy. Cadillac Jack, minus 217. Skill and Luck, minus a K. Come on now. All right, and that's it for the active players. Let's do this. 15 minutes. Everybody in the green. That's it. That's a rule. Thursday, everybody in the green. Thirsty Thursday. I want to see everybody in the green. Oh, and there's the Justice Jen. Just got here. One more shooter. All right, let's do this. You got 14 minutes to make your mark. Let's go, Ray Me. 639. Nina. Nina from Argentina. 9 is the point. Yeah, Scott's been pontificating about shit he has no business pontificating about. So you haven't missed anything other than a bunch of blathering from me. I don't know if I got 15 minutes left in this cocktail. I'm going to have to milk it a little bit. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah, you left a winner, though. You left a winner. Splathering or blathering, either one. You pick. If it's underwater, it may sound like splathering. But you don't drink water. You don't drink, so, you know. 549. That's a point hit. It's a neener. Thank you, David. All right. All right. All right, let's get some more rolls in here. Everybody pick up the pace. The Justice Jen's got to get to the top of the pile. She's got to go over all of you to get there. So let's get some rolls going here. 10, hard 10. There you go, down on the end. Puppy paws. Lay the shit out of that. Put all you got on a lay 10. Only water. There you go. Good clarification there, Nemo. All right, 8, square pair. Hard 8. All right, we need an 11 and a 12 for the tall. We got nothing on a small. Somebody keeps putting their money out there on that bonus. Sucker. All right, here we go. Let's get an 11 and a 12. And we got a 10. Ooh, good thing you didn't lay that one. Again, don't listen to me. 6, 4, 10. That's a point hit. All right, Scott does not know what he's talking about. All right, so we know a 7's coming. I'm gonna go back in the bank and borrow 500. I'm gonna borrow 500. All right, so I'm gonna go 500 on a don't pass. Here we go. That's my whole bankroll in my table there. Oh shit! I just lost it. 617. Oh my goodness gracious. 617. All right, lost that one. All right, so I'm gonna go 1,000. I'm gonna go 2,000. I'm gonna borrow 2,000 and put it on the don't pass. All right, I just lost 500 on the don't pass. That was an anomaly. I know that was an anomaly. Here we go. We're coming out. 10, hard 10. There we go. All right. I know we're not going to get another 10. So I want to borrow another $2,000. And I'm going to lay odds on my $2,000 with $2,000 in lay odds. Because I am just that big of a sucker. All right, here we go. Never listen. Oh, are you kidding? Never listen to Scott. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, oh, Jen, you know better than that. Look at that, 617 right there. I mean, just plain probability. All right, so what am I going to get? I'm going to get $1,000 on my lay, and I'm going to get $2,000. I don't even have $2,000. Oh my goodness, what a debacle! What kind of casino is this? You don't even have enough thousands to pay your customers. Oh, poor. Oh man, now I feel really kind of bad. Not really, but all right. Justice Jen, where is she? Minus 422. Oh, come on. You got $4,500 left. Put it out there on the don't pass. Just a big bet. Put $1,000 on the don't pass. Come on, get in the green. $1,000 on the don't pass. Do it. Here, I'll show you how. I'll show you how to do it. $1,000 on the don't pass. Come on, you can do it. I have faith. Here we go. What? What the heck? I got it. I got 5K. Well, I had 5K. No roll. Dice off the table. Same dice. Nemo, stop. Stop trying to bring reality into my whole situation here. 538. All right, we got a point of 8. 538. Jen put $1,000 on the don't pass. She's counting on me to get big red. Now, 8's not a great number. 8's not, I'll just say that. 8 is not a great number against the don't, but we're going to get it. We're a little bit over on our 7s. Actually, we're quite a bit over on our 7s, but that's okay. That's okay. It's the most popular number. There's a 9, Nina. 549. Oh, shit. Don't put it on a 9. Don't do it. That's cheating. Don't do it. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Just picking on you, just as you pick on me. Yeah, I can take it, brother. I feel the love. Here we go. 6, 4, 10 down on the end. I may not know what the heck I'm talking about, but I say it with an exuberance of confidence. Exuberance, that's not the right word. An overabundance of confidence. There we go. Nah, not overabundance, just an abundance of confidence. There we go. All right, now we got it. Come on, Big Red. That's a 4-2-6. Ooh, that was awfully close. Awfully close. 4-2-6. Roll number 4. All right, we're looking for Big Red. Come on, Big Red. I mean, Jen's only down at 400 bucks. That's nothing. Come on. Put a grand out there. We got 6 minutes. Let's make it. Let's do this. 5-2. We're all through. There's your $1,000 right there. You're back up 600 bucks. 5-2. Boom shakalaka. Look at that. Your 400 just turned into plus, minus 400 just turned into plus 600. All right, let me check though. Make sure she followed my advice. All right, where did she go? Justice Jen. She did not follow my advice. Tisk, tisk, tisk. All right, Cadillac Jack, 67 bucks. Reggie's got 200 bucks. Skill, 736. Very nice. Marty, good afternoon, plus 1,000. Money Shot, oh, already left. 1,000 bucks up and gone. IPTV, look at you, 1120. All right. The key is to pass Nemo, just because that'll really tick him off. So let's do 2,000 lay 4. Come on, IPTV, 2,000 lay 4. Easy money. Here we go. We got 5 minutes. Never betting unrealistic. Well, that's smart. That is smart. Not as much fun, but smart. Here we go. Practice like you play. Oh, look at that. If we had 1,000 bucks out there, 2 craps. 1,000 on the do not pass. All right. I got 2,000 on a lay 4, though. Feeling it. Let's go. Let's get it. 4 minutes. Come on, Big Red. 950 bucks. I can taste it. 325. That was awfully close to that bad number. Point is 5. Point is 5. All right. Looking for Big Red. I'm there. 2K on the lay 4. There you go, Charles. Here we go. Oh, I'm so sorry, Charles. All right, that's okay. That's all right. We're going to lose that 2K. That's all right. What do you got left? All right, so let's go 5K. You got 5K left? What do you got? Let me see. Where's Charles? You were up, right? Now you're not up as much. All right, so just go all in, Charles. All in on the lay 4. Where you at? All right, so Charles minus 2K. So you got 3K. So put 3K lay 4. Whatever you got, put it all on there. All right, here we go. 3K, I got 3K on the lay 4, just like Charles. Here we go. We got two rolls in. We're going to go all in, all in. $639, Nina. It's a neener. All right, here we go. We're rolling. Boxcars, midnight, double on the bubble. There we go. 639. Nina from Argentina. Let's go. Got to get that big red before the clock strikes 12 here. We can get one more shooter in. 325, point hit. That's all right. Here we go. Roll them. 325 again. Point is 5. Mm-hmm. 6, 4, 10 down on the end. Ten, hard 10. Uh-oh. Coming up on that 5 o'clock hours. Here we go. 426, 2x4 lumber number. Yeah, roll 11. Oh boy. Here we go. 6, 4, 10 down on the end. Dang. Good thing we're not laying that 10. All right, time's up. See if we can get one more shooter in. Let's get this dang hand finished. Six, 1, 7. There you go. All right, that took a while. All right, so that's going to pay us $1,500 less VIG, whatever that is. Just go all in again. All in, lay 4, whole thing. Last shooter, here we go. We're rolling. 516, 60 from Dixie. 1, 2, 3, 4,500. That'll pay us $22.50. And let's see where you're at. See if you did it. I don't know if you did it or not. Let's see. Where is Charles? So you're down 590. If you got 22.50, that puts you in pretty good position. Did you go all in? All in on the lay 4? Tell me you did. $5-2. We're all through. Look at that. That's a winner chicken dinner. I hope Charles was in. Let's see. Where is Charles? Oh, look at that, $1,500. Nice job. Finished in 7th place. Nice. Marty, $2,400. Good job. Bags already gone. Look at IPTV, $2,800. Sweet. All right, Nemo came back, $3K. Reggie, $3K, but look at Duracell. Popped in there, plus $5K. Big winner today. All right. All right, Charles, look at that, $1,500. Sweet. All right, where's Jen? Minus $17. Yeah, that was cheap for today's entertainment, I hope. Cadillac Jack, minus 160. Everybody else is 5K down. All right, well, thank you guys for stopping by for Thirsty Thursday. Hopefully you had some fun. This is Scott from Paradise Craps. Have a great rest of your day, and hope to see some of you back here tomorrow. Oh, didn't even turn that other light on. And we'll do it again. Same craps time, same craps channel. Friday happy hour. Woot woot. Gonna get a woot woot. There, let me shut this down. That's good. All right, what do I got going on over here? I got 500 there. This can go back. Back in the old rackadoo. Dice go back here. All right. Yeah, later, Nemo. Thank you. Skill and luck. Good job. Reggie, yeah, all right, good job, man. Skill and luck, yeah. Do I drink wine? No, I'm not a whiner. Thanks for the fun. Have a good one. Yes, sir, Charles. Thank you. That was good. Did, Jen. Damn. You almost did. Almost got back. All right. Very good, guys. Thank you very much. This is Scott again from what? Paradise Craps. Ready for another cocktail? Gonna have to listen to the wife about walking around the block. Whatever. Later.